Oh.
Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Charming Disasters Quarantine Livestream. Woo!
We're on TV.
It's true.
We're on TV.
We see a lot of folks have tuned in already. We see Mike and Teddy. We see Fred and probably Julian. We see Eve and probably Greg. We see Peter and probably Camilla. We see Justin and Tim.
This feels just like the romper room.
It's a lot like the romper room.
It is.
We see Catherine, we see Jen, we see Sarah and probably Matt, we see Joe, we see Laura. So many friends out there watching.
Everybody's a friend. Holy cow.
We see Carrie, and yeah, we have met most of these people. Maybe all of these people.
Actual human beings.
They are.
Met them in real life?
You know, they might be robots. They might be magical creatures of some kind, but look, there's Eden.
They're probably wondering
There's
where
Danielle.
the hell we are.
Yeah. Have we been kidnapped? Are we in some kind of weird art bunker?
Yes, you
we
are.
have.
We are here with our friend Susan Hwang. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
This is Susan.
Hi.
And Trout.
Oh, yeah. And look, it's Trout. It's
Trout lives here, too.
Trout lives here.
Trout.
You're a
He
good,
loves TV.
You're a good kitty.
He loves
Trout.
everything. You know, there's almost nothing he doesn't like.
Aw.
You wake up in the morning, he's like, oh my God, you woke up. That is awesome.
Aw.
It's like you're cleaning out the cat litter. He's like, that's neat.
Yeah, cats have. I see Sierra says that the Facebook is being horrid. That's curious. I'm just. It seems like it's working. I'm just checking in on that, but it. All right, I'm just gonna take down the other tabs I've got open. Sometimes you gotta stop multitasking for a second.
Let's
You
monitor.
can actually stop multitasking. That's amazing.
You can talk about it. That's
Right.
that's what I've gotten up to. But I assume
It's
there's another phase after that. So we're here at Susan's house, and we have a very exciting end of year ritual. See out 2022.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Obviously.
Eve.
There's nothing like the
Eve.
Eve.
The Eve's Eve.
The Eve's Eve. And so we are going to. More people's.
Uh-oh.
Everybody can't get Facebook to work.
Maybe it's Facebook's problem.
Maybe it's Facebook's problem.
FB, what you doing?
FB.
All right. Well,
Get with it, FB.
well, look. What can we do?
It's Jen Larson. Hey.
Yeah, look, it's Jen Larson.
Hey, Jen.
Well, look. If Facebook isn't working, you all know how to find us on
Eh?
YouTube.
The
We
YouTube.
had a backup plan, and this is it, I guess.
That's where all the cool kids are.
Yeah, all the
I've
cool
heard.
kids are on YouTube now. Yeah. So
It's like trying to get everyone to move to a different bar.
Right, come on,
after
everyone,
the
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's bring the party over to this bar.
yeah, and like your one friend like starts talking to somebody,
And then you
you're
see
like,
someone you know,
yeah,
and
and then like
it's a
40
nightmare.
minutes later, yeah, remember
Just
that?
like New Year's.
This is a lot
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
New Year's Eve tradition.
Yeah, we're starting a new New Year's Eve
A new
tradition.
Year's.
So a ritual that we like to do at the top of the show. Look, there's a lot of rituals that we've already skipped at the top of the show because
that's
like
all right.
we're so discombobulated because we're in this like amazing
space.
We're in the East Village, by the way, in New York City. This isn't what it all looks like, but this is like what the best parts of
The
it
cool
look-
parts look like.
I like this part.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's pretty great.
We even have heat today. We've got heat today. It's true.
Yeah. that's for
So
sure.
if you're new to Charming Disasters Quarantine Livestream, you might remember that this is
Oh, wow. Look at that.
you might remember that this is a donation-based show.
Oh yeah, donation based.
Yeah, what's a donation-based show, you ask?
Yeah, what is it?
It's going to be a donation one way or another. Either if you are in a financial position to support the show, it's the contribution. It's a gift from you to us, meaning like you can donate some
At all these
Venmo,
things.
or you can get some music on Bandcamp, or you can send money through PayPal,
Or join our Patreon. which is a new thing, which is a brand new thing.
Yep.
so.
And the Patreon means you can pick how much you want to pay a month, and you get access to some cool exclusive stuff on our Patreon. But it doesn't matter how much your level is; everybody gets the same stuff. So anyway, that's what a donation-based show means. The other thing that a donation-based show means is if you're not in a financial position to do that, in that case, this show is our gift to you.
And you can just give compliments.
right. Or not even. Just your attention. That's all we need, really.
Yeah, and you are looking really great today.
Thank you. Oh my God, I was admiring your makeup and just your general, verve.
Oh, Verve, thank you. So the other ritual we like to do at the top of the show is to draw a tarot card to kind of set the mood a little bit. And Susan, you are a tarot reader.
I happen to be a tarot reader.
Yeah.
So what better person to draw the card?
Okay.
Let's get the tarot cam going.
Do we have a tarot deck preference? Is it tarot deck number 1, which is the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot? Or shall it be the Dame Darcy Queen Alice Tarot? Or what about the Dame Darcy Witchy Cat Tarot? And the classic Smith Waite.
All right.
Smith Waite.
Those are all good options.
Yes.
All right.
Not a bad option.
Well, let's see. We
We have
have.
some mermaid clam rings.
All right. There's some mermaid, cat, mermaid, cat. Oh wait, one of the mermaids defected to cats. Cat. Oh,
I think
witchy.
I think it's cat.
Yeah,
Okay.
this seems like the target demographic.
We've got
for
a
the
we've
witchy
got a cat crowd. That's
tarot.
cool.
Come on over.
All right.
Sierra complimented your hair, by the way.
Really?
It
Oh my
is.
God! Yeah, thank you for that compliment. I'm taking all compliments today. It's one of those days. Okay, so I'm just energetically clearing the deck. Okay, and I'll be shuffling on everyone's behalf. So everyone who's watching now, and you and Elia and Jeff and me, we're all putting our energies into the deck because we're all connected here.
It's true.
Why don't you give her a shuffle, Elia? Since you're physically here.
I mean, more or less. All right.
Jeff. Wonderful. I'm just going to ask for the source space for the pull. And I like to do a little rainbow spread. And the rule is, you always pick the right card. It's odd how that works out. But that's how, I think that's why they call it magic. Do-do-do. Da-dum-ba-dum. This is your, I'm picking a tarot card music. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. So who's picking? Is it Ron? Is it me? Is it, it's just everybody in the show. It's like the spirit, like the field that we all have together for the show. We're all picking this card, and I allow it. How many cards? Just one. And we're gonna allow it. Which card is it? Looks like it's on this side. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Hello. But 8 of Wands, you can't go wrong.
8 of Wands.
Eight
of
of
Wands.
Wands.
8 of Wands, people.
Can you tell us about the Eight of Wands?
This is a gorgeous representation of eight of Wands. And 8 of Wands is the good news card. Wands are fire and creativity and passion and goals and ambition. And it's like, you got these 8 wands just here. You got these 8 wands just flying through the air. And all of them represent like a possibility. Something you can just reach up and grab whatever you want. It's like the things that you want are just like coming at you. And you can't, and some of them you don't even, and you don't always realize, that they're all around you and just coming at you. But all you have to do when you want something is just grab it because it's all there. Yeah.
Excellent.
It's a lot of
love
movement. Usually there's no physical person in the 8 of Wands. Usually it's just a card of just the flying arrows or the flying wands. And in this representation there is a person, And that's an interesting aspect of this one, because like you can literally see her enjoying like all the wands coming at her, and by her I mean you, us,
all of us. Well, good news. It's good news.
It's good news.
Yeah. Well, I think we could all use a little good news. Mm-hmm. Well, can you? There we go. All right. Well, I think we're gonna start things off with a song. Oh, and Minion, if you wouldn't mind dropping a link to Dame Darcy's website in the chat.
Yeah.
I think that's where you can get all of her tarot decks, including the Witchy Cat.
Yes.
Yeah, DameDarcy.com.
All right.
All right. Well, opportunities are great, but sometimes there are opportunities that have a terrible cost.
Which terrible cost opportunity song would play? Oh.
Yeah. I know. It doesn't narrow it down a lot.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Farewell, wishing well, said what's on my mind. There's no more to tell, so take another dime. I must be moving on now, the shadows grow long. I never was the superstitious kind.
What is this waking me down in the deep? Voice like a silver coin rings in my sleep. Don't be so hasty, no, don't turn your back. I could deliver you all that you ask.
We've done all we can do all by ourselves. Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place, it's been so long. A little push will keep us going. What sweet melody echoes soft and low. There's no one but me, and I am not alone. Did I wake up in a dream? Now the sun tells me something like that.
Swim in the shadows down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
Should we switch to the other microphone? That's what we're distracted by, is we forgot to switch to the right microphone, and that's.
Is this
what's
not
happening.
working? Is this not sounding good?
It's too much gain. The people say it's.
The people say it's too much game.
I'll move the other microphone over for you. Or would you like to stand up where I
here we
can
go.
do this?
Let's try this one.
Okay.
We had a whole choreography figured out, but it's
Yeah.
there's a lot
Had
going
some
on.
dance moves. In
Yeah.
it.
Is this the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's,
No, that's
No.
the back.
Got it.
But it doesn't matter. It's an
a
omni.
Oh,
omni.
well, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, this might also be kind of loud. For that. Yeah, that's probably good. All right.
What sweet melody echoes soft and low. There's no one but me, and I am not alone. Did I wake up in a dream? That's no reflection I see. Swimming in the waters down below.
Begging your pardon, I know what you wish. Let's make a bargain, open a bid. So much ambition, I hold the key. My proposition is down in the ocean. Well, now we can do all by ourselves.
Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place, it's been so long. A little push will keep us going. Black hair, skin so fair, eyes are jaded green. A beauty with an emerald stare. Something. How can I be sure that the slippery creature will keep her fishy promises to me?
Treasures and riches and servants and silk, power to bend all the world to your will.
How can I be sure such all by ourselves. Everybody needs a little help. Stuck in place,
It's been so long.
a little push will keep us going.
Farewell, wishing well, leave you with this song. I'm free from the spell that held you for so long. Is it such a wicked thing for one who would be king to grant dominion of this sweat of ball?
10,000 gods damn you, I was such a fool. Snared by your serpent tongue, trapped in this pool. I swear by the skies that are ringed by these stones, misfortune will find you down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well, down in the wishing well. That's what you
Yeah!
Woo! All right.
Well, we're off to a fine start with Wishing Well. A song we have played many times before, believe it or not.
You know, we're like cats in a new apartment. We're just like a little bit
Like
know,
a little bit
feeling it out.
discombobulated.
discombobulated. I hope, is the microphone sounding better?
Yeah, everybody said the microphone sounds
Okay,
better.
I can't.
Mistakes are my favorite part sometimes. It's like I do gigs just to mess up, you know.
Well, you know, clowns call those opportunities.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Gifts. They call
Ah,
them
I like that.
Those
Presents.
unexpected.
Everybody likes presents.
It's time
need
to.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
talking.
Yeah, I think we're.
Oh, I thought.
Or we switch.
I thought we were switching to no.
Well, you know, it's all an
I don't know.
experiment.
Mhm.
Let's bring
Let's-
back this guy
Alright.
for the
Alright, we're
talking.
gonna try
Oh no, Peter says it just sounds natural now. Let's just leave the
Natural in a good way or supernatural?
supernatural.
That's what we want.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right.
I think it's great. Oh, now everybody can.
Went
See it.
pretty well. I get it.
Well, I have an important question to ask. To ask all of you out there as well. And the question is, of course, what are we drinking?
Oh, yes, great
Yes.
question.
What are we drinking?
What are we drinking? In this case, we are at Susan's house. And so Susan has very kindly taken it upon herself to answer this question for all of us. Yes, which glass has the poison is a very important
Yes.
question as well.
That's always the question.
Okay,
Ooh,
this is, you know,
this is a very light drink.
Ooh, it has some sort of frond.
start at the very beginning with some
Oh,
Ice. Oh, we never get ice.
ice. We never get ice in the studio.
There's
There's
no ice in the studio.
All right, so far.
Oh, we've got some good drinks going
Ice with
on
me.
out in the house.
See, it says.
Ooh.
It's, oh, well, maybe you can't read. It says vodka.
Vodka.
You know,
But
it's
it
important
could be
to-
anything.
Well, it's important to label your bottles. I remember one time I was in the car with Tom, and the bottle was not labeled,
And what was
and he
in the
just
bottle?
took a big old swig of mommy's water,
Mommy's water?
What's mommy's water?
vodka.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Okay.
Well, these are a little
It
bit
could
on,
be
on
other
the,
things.
on the weak side. But this
Yeah.
is a unmarked bottle, but I know what it is. It's cranberry infused water kefir. Water kefir, not milk. It's water.
Water
And it's a
kefir.
probiotic drink, so hopefully it's a little fizzy. And if not, it'll still taste great.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's so
so
pretty.
And isn't it pretty? And you put like a rosemary in it, and you know it's fancy.
Look how pretty that is. So fancy. I'm going to try not to
It's,
pour
it's
it on
fancy
my laptop.
ass.
So pretty.
I
Alright.
I top mine off with a
I'm
little.
going to stir mine.
This
with
is
a little-
sour cherry infused.
Ooh.
Vodka.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to take a sip to make a
Kefir.
room.
Ooh, kefir.
Yeah, so this has a little bit more fizz in it. And I think it's going to be good.
Or
It's both of
delicious.
them.
Bit of rosemary.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's-
Yeah, let's drink a toast.
A toast to the old year.
Out with the old, in with the new. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Long live the king.
I don't know what you just said, but yay! It's a little strong. Okay. You need to do a little stirry with
I
the.
stirred mine with them.
Okay.
It's a good. Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, it's so
It's better
good.
when it's stirred. It's got cranberries in it, so it's good for your kidneys. Huh? Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
evens
it's
it
like
out.
a self-fulfilling. It's like a perfect equilibrium.
Yeah.
Yeah, and rosemary for remembrance, right?
I forget.
Isn't that what? Yeah.
That's a good smell.
Yeah, I feel like some of you out there watching probably know what rosemary is for and if remembrance is right or not. So I put that to you.
It's a smart crowd out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get a lot of important information by doing these live streams. All right, well, you probably noticed that we're here at Susan's house, and you've met Susan now, but you haven't been like properly introduced to Susan. How long have we known each other since
Oh my gosh.
like so long,
Like
right?
2010 at least. 29, 2010.
I think it's 2009. Yeah.
2009.
Yeah. So Susan is the brains behind the Bushwick Book Club, which is this brilliant songwriting and performance series where a bunch of, it started out as just songwriters, and now like there's all kinds of artists who participate.
Yeah,
But,
filmmakers, chefs.
but Susan assigns a book, and everybody has to make a thing inspired by the book.
I think.
And
Anything.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's the best.
It could be a pot holder. Anything.
Like, I'm not a religious person, but like the Bushwick Book Club is about as close as I get.
Yeah,
like
it's-
truly,
yeah. It's my religion too.
the way that everybody who participates, it does it in such good faith, and also everybody's work is so different, and
It's true.
like it's such
A
a
lot of
good
variety.
reminder that like everybody really has a different, unique perspective, and it's like
know.
so beautiful.
Yeah, and the way that you hold the performance, like the event, it is just really beautiful to see you in action.
Oh,
No matter
thanks.
what your
Oh,
your
thank you.
artistic contribution is, it's really special to
thanks.
see.
So you've heard of the Mother of Dragons. Susan is like the mother of songs, like you
And
know.
dragons.
and dragons,
But-
but also dragons.
And
Yeah.
songs about dragons.
Yes, absolutely.
So anyway, but in addition to that, like that's how Susan and I know each other,
Yeah.
because like I started doing stuff with the book club in 2009, like almost at the very beginning.
Yes, almost
and
at the very
and I've kept on doing it because it turns out it's like a really great way to write a bunch of songs. But I'm gonna read your bio so
Oh.
they can get like the full. Susan Hwang tells stories and makes things that are usually collapsible, like songs and times.
Her instruments take up space, but other physical objects she can't play, wear, or eat intimidate her.
She's a New York City performing and recording artist who has toured internationally with bands and theater.
She's the founder and artistic director of award-winning literature-inspired performance series, the Bushwick Book Club.
Susan plays accordions because they're pretty and lighter than pianos, barely. She plays drums because it's healthy for a girl to hit things.
That's true.
So
It's a
true.
good philosophy.
Yeah.
We won one award, so I say we're award winning.
Hey,
Yeah,
you are.
that
It's
counts.
true.
It was our first year of book club, and it was the Village Voice, and they said we were the best musical literary crossover event.
Yeah,
Ta-da!
A title
We
you
got
still
an
hold.
award.
I love it.
All right, so do you want to
You want to
play
play
a
a song
song?
for
And
us?
we'll like
Sure, you'll get to know me even more because I'm going to talk about my family. And whatever you say about family, I've decided that, they're good for material. And that's,
so true.
for that reason alone, you have to love them. Okay.
All right, let's go to the family camp.
Let's go to the family camp.
All right, I'm gonna adjust this microphone.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's okay where it is.
All right.
I have a brother and a sister.
Coming close.
Yeah, okay, we can get as close.
But we're going to talk about mom and dad. Okay. This is mom and dad. Everybody meet mom and dad. Okay. Note the hands, placement of the hands. That's quite important. And that's really nice. I like that. Okay. Here's a song. There they are, just a man and his wife, just like people have done since the beginning of life. Hair is combed, smiles are nice, nothing to ever make you look twice. But this picture is weird in so many ways, layered and weird, sprinkled with strange. That's how I remember that day. I can't explain. My mother sat where the photographer told her. He placed my father's hand there on her shoulder. Whose hand is that anyway? It looks like a hand that got astray. Plucked straight from the morgue or from a mannequin in the department store. Not that her shoulder was anything to deplore. It's just that affection was kept behind closed doors. Oops, wrong chord. Behind closed doors. We didn't even think about, much less lament, Confucius rules we weren't about to reinvent. My father generally did things he meant. But that hand there, I don't think that was one of them. He did as he was told. It was strange for me to behold both my parents obeying to a T what the Sears photographer said ought to be, like telling her to sit between my father's legs and get closer together, and for his hand to cradle hers like he did never. And those smiles, like children timid and unsure, were smiles I've never seen on the faces before. But they really were kind of children doing something new, holding each other in public just like white couples do. At the Montgomery Mall, in the Sears and Roebuck, for the All-American Family Portrait. The Sears and Roebuck for the All-American. Don't get me wrong, it's not like Koreans aren't physical. It's just that public displays of romance weren't typical. I was hugged as a child and kissed and smacked and chased around with a picheru, that's like a little broom with the handle thing. I remember our whole family getting into the bathtub together. In fact, there are 5 of us. Yeah, we're kind of like the Italians of the Asians, or maybe the Italians are the Koreans of the Europeans. Or sometimes maybe we're like the Jews, expected to grow up, or loud and emotional, and expected to grow up to be doctors and lawyers and play the piano or the violin. And we tend to have very dominant mother figures who are sometimes kind of mean, but very fiercely loving, and everything centers around food. I didn't know how to rhyme that. See how weird it is? Do you get what I mean now? Thank you for letting me share this with you somehow. I've yet to share that story with anyone. I guess that means we're friends now, and you should come over for Pop and Hamilton. Pop, and well, you know, Hamilton is a seafood pancake, and maybe we shouldn't be eating seafood, so you can just make it out of green onion, which is also delicious, but Hamilton rhymes with anyone, so Pop and Hamilton, 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 Pop and Hamilton. Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy Eve. Happy Eve. Charming disaster. Does it get more charming? I don't know. Hamilton. And Hamilton. Nice, you guys. Yay, we did it.
We did it.
We did a song about Mom and Dad. They don't know that I've written that song.
I love that you just have that poster like ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, be prepared. And life is showbiz, right?
Well, thank you so much, Susan, for letting us sit
Yeah,
in with you on
participating.
that. That was
super fun.
So much
You
fun.
guys were very sensual, and I appreciate the dance moves.
Yeah, I couldn't stop myself.
You guys are a dream.
No, you're the dream.
Say.
We're the dreamers.
Have more vodka.
You're the
Okay.
dreamers. All right, yeah, we should have more fun. Oh, all right.
You want to pull the mic down again? The
yeah.
awkward mic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, this
Awkward is
choreography,
my specialty.
this choreography
Don't
is
even ask.
very
Oh my gosh.
smooth, very smooth
There we go.
indeed.
Oh yeah, this is block your face. There we go.
A good thing. I have a big face, so.
Not big enough.
All right, well, what's
I love the
happening?
compliments.
That was awesome.
I love that.
That
compliment.
was awesome.
Oh, wow. What is happening? Yeah.
Oh, well, it's time for a very important part of the show. Oh, Sierra says, my date didn't appreciate the hilarious joke I made when Susan says, family's good for material, and responded, yes, like leather.
That's good. I like that.
That's
That's
really
good.
That's really good.
It certainly makes sure that they certainly help you develop a thick skin.
Oh, you just brought
Yeah.
it right back around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was, wow. So this is that strange week between Christmas and New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
When, we've just gotten some presents and we're about to enter a new era. And I wanted to know, first of all, did any of you get any good presents this year? And do you want to tell us what they were?
Present stories.
Did you get any good presents this year? No pressure. You can just say it's a secret.
I didn't get any presents. No presents.
No presents.
Really?
Okay, yeah, no presents is okay. What about you? You get any presents this year?
I did. I don't even celebrate Christmas because my mother still is a Jehovah's Witness, and so I grew up with that. We didn't really do Christmas, and it was like always my understanding that it was of the devil. So, but even though I don't celebrate, my friends still gave me a gift, and they gave me these wonderful steak knives, and
Wow.
yeah, it's really great.
That's so nice.
Yeah. And you can eat Hamilton with that.
Oh, see? You can cut anything with a stick.
Anything.
Not just
Almost
steak.
anything. Cool.
And I have a gift for you.
We have a gift for you. We decided we would do a secret Santa, but it's not really a secret because
It's
there's
not really
just us
Santa.
and Susan. And it's not really Santa because we actually are doing the present.
This is better.
It's better.
This is better.
So yeah, so we have a
You're better
present
than
for
Santa.
you. And
Oh my goodness, thank you. I'll give you here. These
Okay.
are my presents for you.
oh, they're so pretty.
This is yours. This is yours.
Thank you. Wow, they're so heavy.
Very dense. Is it
I'll
lead?
explain.
Is it gold?
It's copper, but it's a lot of different things, and I'll explain. I'm intrigued by mine and the
I'm intrigued.
sweet earth.
Oh, Jeff, you got a pyramid. You've always
Finally.
wanted a pyramid.
I've been scheming my whole life. Oh, this is great.
Oh,
I
that's
love
so
it.
cool.
Those are so pretty. Oh my gosh, little magic stickers because, where am I not going to put them,
Here, put them up to the camera. We can do a little show and tell.
Stickers, magic stickers. Doo-doo-doo.
Our friend Krista sent us a collection
She's
of
obviously a genius. but-
gorgeous magic stickers, and we thought we needed to share them
Thank
with
you. Ooh, I bet these are smelly things.
They're smelly things.
But they're
Yay.
also seasonally appropriate smelly things from the Witch Museum in Cleveland.
Ooh. Oh, it's lovely. Frankincense tears.
Frankenstein and myrrh.
Frankenstein and myrrh, everybody.
Oh,
It's,
Frankenstein and myrrh. That is a good.
It's what
title.
it was. Jesus's what do you call it? Like diaper rash
Yeah,
powder,
that's
something
right.
like that. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I can't wait to burn it.
Yay! Frankincense and myrrh from the Witch Museum. And what did we get? These.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are those?
All right. They are the same materially.
As the
Okay.
pyramid.
Yeah, and I just made them last night.
They're so cool.
I've never made these before, so these are the first run,
Oh,
really?
prototypes. So
Wow.
they're imperfect, but honestly, they're always going to be imperfect because perfection's not really my thing. But I'm learning now how to do the castings right, and they're organite organite objects. Or it's organite. Organite is an energy transmuter. It filters out negative, harmful electromagnetic frequencies, and it emits organic energy that's good for you.
Oh, wonderful.
So
Wow.
there's a crystal in there. Each one of them has a rock, and so when the resin hardens, it contracts and it amplifies the effect of the crystal emitting, and then the metal pieces in the organite filter out the harmful frequencies.
Wonderful.
Wow.
So you can make like little ones and put them on your cell phone. You can the thing is, I know it sounds like a bunch of hooey. I swear to God, I found out this summer that the shit is real. I was making pickles, watermelon rind pickles, okay? And I remember what you told me about making the pickles. You got to put in a pickling stone to keep all the stuff underneath the fluid. And I'm like, I don't have any pickling stones. What the hell do I have? I had like a rock from the beach. I had these like little ceramic disc things that are supposed to be healing. And I had this like organite heart thing. And so I put one in each of the jars. The one with the organite, the pickles were crispy. All the other pickles, soggy.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So I did it again. I did it again. It's very scientific. I love science. Who doesn't like science? When people say that their kids don't like science, they're fucking lying.
They're doing it wrong.
They're doing it wrong because like every kid wants to know how shit works. You know what I mean? Like you're a kid, you're curious. So this is my secret that I'm sharing with you guys is that the organite shit works. I know because I've done it, and now I'm thinking, what about I'm gonna start making my own organite like facial rollers because hey, guess what else needs to be firm? Not the pickles, not just the pickles, but a little And what if you slept with like a mask of it on your head? I don't know.
Or just wear it all the time.
Exactly. So jewelry. I used to have a pendant. I may make myself a pendant. Next time, I'm going to make you guys a pendant. That's what I wanted to do, but I wasn't skilled enough, I was barely skilled enough to do
love
this.
I love this.
I'm not even a visual artist.
Should I use this to make pickles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'll show you what I'm doing with mine.
I think,
love this.
making organite pickle stones is.
Organite pickle stones. You heard it here first.
It sounds like
the
a
next-
strange
It's
disease.
the next Charming Disaster merch item.
Have pickle stones.
I did. I just started another batch of pickles.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And my friend Jamie Garbachek, she is a brilliant writer, but also a fermenter like me. And she said you could make pickled eggplant. No one thinks about that, but it's good. And guess what? There's a big ass organite pyramid right up in there.
Organite pyramid.
Hello, and there's one up in here too. And these pickles are gonna be crispy. Yeah? Huh?
Wow, I have learned so much.
Right.
Oh,
this
is
one looks
great.
like there's a
We all
fetus
have.
inside or something, but that's because I cut the eggplant differently. Okay.
Excellent.
Wow.
Thank you.
Enjoy
We
yours.
didn't-
Experiment with yours. Let me know
Yeah.
how the pickles are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will.
Oh, this
I
is
mean,
great.
I didn't even know we were gonna have a pickle show and tell on the show.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like
I didn't know it was that kind of
so
show.
many good surprises
Is it
You
happening.
never know.
I didn't know it was that kind of show. The pickle show.
Yeah, we don't usually work blue.
That's right.
Well, with that,
Wow.
And I asked each of the stones, like, which one was yours. And this one first said that it was yours. This is Elia's. I was like, oh, cool. She has this like neat black stone in here.
well, it's gonna fit just perfectly in the little hole that is inside here
Oh,
where
yeah, your little
my
cavity.
heart used to be.
Oh,
Your chest
that's
cavity.
amazing. And then this one, there's a yellow stone in there, although you can't really see, but there is a yellow stone in there. And that said that it wanted to be yours. And then I was like, do you want to be in the heart mold? And it said, no, I definitely do not want to be in the heart mold. I want it to be in the pyramid. I'm like, okay.
Right.
This one was just like, I'll do either. And so I'm like, okay, how about you be a heart? And then I thought this was going to be the only one for you. But then when I checked these other guys, they were just like, I was like, do you want to be Elias? And it was like, yep. I'm like, do you want to be Elias? Yep. And so they all wanted to be yours. I'm
They
like,
all wanna be
who am I
mine.
to
There you
refuse?
have it.
Yeah,
And who
can
wouldn't,
blame-
who
can
wouldn't
blame
want to
them?
be yours?
Who can blame them?
Another thing about rocks is that they also hold like a quality of a major arcana tarot card, usually for whoever for whoever the owner is. So if I asked which one this is the Hierophant.
Oh.
It holds the frequency of that card and will support that for you. This one is Empress, naturally. This one is Wheel of Fortune. Let's see yours. I didn't do it yet. And this one is Empress. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I bet everybody would like to hear Susan play another song.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'll play another song. Twist my arm.
All right. Yeah,
Let's
time for the
let's twist it.
choreography.
Time for the twisting arm.
Twisting. Oh, this is the one where it's the piano, so we're going to move the... Okay, if you suffer from motion sickness, just close your eyes for a second.
Get ready. Get the Dramamine. Okay.
Oh man, I can't even ride on one of those Peter Pan buses anymore.
Oh,
'Cause,
God,
like,
it's the worst.
It's like a boat. It's like a big boat.
I can't go on a merry-go-round.
Yeah, I remember when I wanted to ride roller coasters, and if you didn't let me, I would cry. And now I'm like, that's okay. I'll pass on.
You go on the sad go round?
The sad go-round.
Sad go
Is that what you,
round.
that's what you like?
You guys.
Okay. How's that?
That's good.
Great.
This is not an original. It was on a record that I heard, a Solomon Burke record. I don't think he wrote it. I forgot who wrote it. But I always thought it was pretty. If I fall short, if I don't make the grade, if your expectations aren't met me today, there's always tomorrow and tomorrow night. Hang in there, baby. It's gonna be alright. Don't give up on me. Oh, please, here in my heart. I know, I was wrong. Tried to make amends for the love that I never did show. Don't give up on me. Every word is true. I give you my everything, all my love to you. Don't give up on me. Oh, please. And this is where I usually have like a cello solo or something, but I don't have a cello solo. But I did want to maybe play you a version that. The thing is, like the lyrics, I always thought I would not sing it in this way. I could never really mean the lyrics like sincerely. So this is the version that I would sing. Here in my heart, I know, I was wrong. Don't we do what we can and show whatever love we have to show in ways that aren't always appropriate or especially true. We do the best that we can, never having had any guidance, no one to show us how to. Our parents were terrible at it, to each other and us. They didn't know how to love anything, anyone, in any way that actually felt like love. It's demented It gets sadder. Every word is true. I'll give you my everything. Well, as much as I can. It won't be enough, but it's what I've got. What I've got for you, which is more than what I've had for anybody. I'm serious. Let's let ourselves be free. I don't have to stifle you. You don't have to hold on to me. Look, we're not the first ones to have failed at intimacy. Okay, is everyone weeping now?
Everyone is weeping.
I know. Please. You know it. I know. Please. I know it's late. I know. But please. You and I both I know. I probably won't get much better at this. I know. Please. I know. Okay. It was funnier when I was doing it by myself. I don't know. But sometimes it's hard to tell what's funny, like, on a live stream. Have you ever found that? I mean, the neat thing is, like, you can actually, if it's all in your mind a lot of the time, so you can just imagine that you're killing in the room.
Oh yeah, this thing isn't even on.
Yeah, it's not even on.
No one's even out there.
Or if they are, you can imagine them all like just they're really laughing a lot. And,
Yeah, it's
But it's okay. Everyone's allowed their own reaction, and that's what we're gonna do for this new year. Is just allow for everyone's reactions.
Everybody liked
Right?
it, Susan.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, and we have some trout sightings. That,
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah,
good.
Trout.
Trout likes
Behind you.
music.
Yeah. Oh, you have to.
He is the rehearsal cat. He loves it when I play the drums. He loves it when I do
Well,
stuff.
I think you have some new fans in
Yeah.
here.
Oh, nice.
And although
Fans,
it's
girl.
not easy to follow you on the piano, we're gonna do that because we're full of.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's bring everything back.
I'm a rhythm player, so.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. Oh yeah, we swapped that because it was gonna be us and then her, so that we weren't following her on the piano. But no.
No, I think this is right. This is proper.
I take the
Yes, I'm taking it.
piano cam.
So we are also going to do a piano song. It is a rare occasion.
I know there's a piano here. It's so exciting.
Usually when
It
there's
is
a piano,
exciting.
we don't really have this.
You what?
And I don't.
You have enough?
No, I don't want to be on the cushion. Okay. We have a couple of piano songs, and this is one of them.
Adorable.
Should we tell them why it's relevant to?
Oh yeah, it is. We're playing Infernal soiree, about an enchanted party, basically.
That you're not allowed to ever leave.
No. So it's kind of like New Year's.
Better be a good party.
It's a lot.
And Trout, you want to play with us, Trout? Oh, buddy.
Trout, I mean, he likes a party. And what he really likes is a lap.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah. If
Have
you got
it.
one, he's gonna
Yeah.
love you. There you go.
Aw, you're such a sweetie.
Yeah. And you can always tell when the music is good because he'll crawl in your lap.
We haven't even gotten started yet.
Mhm,
Yeah,
it's already
just
so
wait
good.
till
He
we start
knows.
playing, and you may change your
He
mind.
freaking knows.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Kick it up.
That's the wrong
Different
song.
song.
I'm so tired of dancing every night in this terrible place. Even when I'm waking, still hear the music play.
There's no rest in sleeping. ever since I've tasted the banquet in that horrible house. Food or wine is wasted. It all turns to ash in my mouth.
How my heart is haunted. How my cursed or under spell. Spent my life enchanted till I can never tell. Iron bells ring, silver harps ring, and singing never ending, never ending, never ending, never ending. Is it the light from my candle or the light of the moon that casts the dancing shadows on the walls of the room?
The soles of my slippers, they are worn straight through. I don't know how on earth I could explain to you if it's even true. What can I do? What can I do? Day's nearly over. The setting sun gives one final gleam.
I'm swept up like a feather in a strange recurring dream.
Shadows swirl around me in this mad infernal soiree. Their wild eyes surround me. There's no hope for any escape. Iron ring, silver harps ring, silver harps ring, iron bells ring, singing never ending, never ending, never ending, never
He does actually like to play.
Trout, everyone.
He plays.
Trout.
He's having the best Eve's Eve. You guys.
I think we're all having the best
The best Eve's Eve.
the best Eve ever.
Oh, I'm wrapping it up.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was
Okay, thank you.
that was the time, wasn't it? Ooh. All right, I'm gonna put this in the tall one. All right, Dramamine people, I'm sorry.
Dramamine
Sorry.
people.
Why are you gonna be so Dramamine?
All right.
Okay, scooch over. I think this is maybe a little more.
Are we on the Dutch angle? I like the Dutch angle.
We'll definitely get that.
Well, we're doing the tarot reading next. So
Oh, I'm so sorry.
yeah, that's
Cool,
why I
man.
put- That's why I
Let's
put
do
it there.
it.
All right.
Let's do it.
So it's not every day that we get to have a show with someone who really knows what they're doing in terms of cartomancy, card divination. So we're gonna clear a little space
Well,
on
the neat thing
table.
about this is that you don't actually have to know anything.
Just trust your intuition.
Yeah, you just feel the cards. They tell you. I don't know crap. I'll let you know that. Okay.
So I think it would be nice to do a little, like, I don't know, a short
Yeah.
divination for all of us who
Let's
are
do it.
together here.
A New Year's
tonight. A New Year's
reading.
reading. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And I think the field that we created before is still here for the reading. And I gave it a shuffle. Would you do the same?
All right. Now, somebody remarked on somebody's bad shuffling skills earlier, and I suspect it was
There's
me.
no such thing as a bad shuffle.
Yeah, you're just.
I want to just point out that I do know how to shuffle a deck of cards, but I have small hands, which means that tarot decks are a little challenging for me to
I'm
shuffle
short-armed.
properly. Yeah.
Weird.
This is the best I can do with my tiny, tiny hands, but I promise I can like do a real like bridge and everything.
I don't think you have to apologize for
I
anything.
felt a little self-defensive about it because it's actually a skill that I think is, the life skill to have, and I can in fact shuffle.
We'll try to do it.
Yeah, you've got big hands. Look. All right, now do the bridge. Yeah. Standard poker deck. I'm perfectly capable.
Yeah. We gotta get those finger extenders for you.
Yeah. Tarot cards are big, but that's because they have the pretty pictures and you want to see them.
Yeah.
Especially if Dame Darcy drew them.
I like this.
Do, 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 do.
Somebody's therapist listens to us, and that's a big compliment.
That's good news.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
good news. You're unfortunately you're doomed, but it's gonna be fine.
All right, let's get zoom in on me.
Yeah.
I prefer therapists with a sense of humor. I mean, my old therapist, Alan, the best thing was just making him laugh. And we would trade because then he would make me cry. And then I'd be like, okay, Alan, fine, fuck it, you win.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to play those games with your therapist. The house always wins.
But it was still fun to make him laugh. Okay. Because, and I'll tell you later. But, okay. All right, so how many cards? Who's picking? Is it the whole group? The whole group's picking. How many cards, group? 3 cards. We're doing 3 cards.
3?
Got 3 card spread. First card is... Looks like it's... Oh, no, it's over here. Yep, this looks like this one. And the second card is, we allow it? Nope, this one. Alrighty. Second card, third card. We're doing great. Third card. We allow it. I think it's this. Oh, it's right on top. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 5 of Swords. Is that past? Is this future? Is it like a certain month? Is it like it's a season? Like with winter being 1, and spring being 2, so on. Like which season? Okay, winter. And is this also a season? It is. Which season? Spring. Is this a season? It is. Which season? Which season? Summer. Okay. Okay, so we have winter, spring, summer. Wow. So the winter. 5 of Swords, everybody. 5 of Swords, folks. This is what we got in the winter. I'm trying to angle this right. Look at all the swords. Stab, stab, stab. So if you look at it, we have this one ghoul choking this cat ghoul who has a sword that's about to stab this woman cat in the unmentionables, and she's
That's
got
a lot of swords.
yeah, it's a lot,
of
of
swords.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a strife card.
Yeah, so it's like a conflict and stuff. Is this a coherent card? But it's a coherent card. So that means there are positive aspects of this that apply to us in the winter, and that. Okay, I'm just gonna feel into it. Yeah, because the card doesn't feel jagged. It actually has like a smoothness to it, and there's like this kind of underlying undulation kind of thing going on. And when I asked, is it past strife? No. Or past conflicts? No. Is it current? It's current. So anything like current that is like not harmonious, I feel like with you, that gets a chance to fall away and resolve. So that's a good thing to do in the winter. Yeah, I feel actually like a lot of fluidity so far with this card. Oh. And then that's truth. That's like an uprising of truth. So it's like, yeah, all those things that you're currently having conflict with, yeah, you get to let that go. And as you let that go, that means you get to like go even like connect even deeper to your life, and without the bullshit, then you get to like, you know, really connect deeply, and truth gets to arise. So clarity gets to arise from that. That's good. So anything that was a sword, or like felt like a sword stabbing you, a thought maybe, or a belief that you had that was stabby and painful, yeah, you get to let that go.
All right.
Be gone.
Be gone.
Be gone, stabby feelings. Winter is your time to
shed that.
Shed that.
And then without the bullshit, you get to like, you know, connect really, really deeply and even more with more truth.
Yeah.
So, which, speaking of truth and a sword and all that, this is your spring card. So justice also has a sword. Yeah, justice also has a sword. But justice also has scales. And when you get this card in a reading, it's a yes card. It means that it's reciprocal. Like if you're thinking of putting your energy into a thing, this card says yes. Put it there. Go in that direction, because what you put out in that direction, it'll come back to you. It's not like, you know, throwing things, you know, into a void. It's not a waste of your time. It means like, okay, now that the new thing you're paying attention to in the spring, that's the right direction. Keep doing it, because it'll be fruitful. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's neat, which is like, you know, time for planting, right? Wow. And then this is your summer card. And this card is judgment, and it looks a little scary because there's a coffin in it, but it's not really that scary. Yeah,
It's very cozy. I think.
no, it means rebirth. It means, yeah, rebirth. You're rising out of the coffin because you hear the call of truth. You hear the call of the angel blowing the horn. You hear the horn, and you're rising to the call. It means like it's a real turnover, and you get to, yeah, you're being born anew. You know, it's not bad.
Good.
Yeah. With all of that truth that got to come up from this situation, you're just putting more in that direction and more intent and energy in that direction. And it means that you get to really live that truth in the summer.
Beautiful. I hope all the therapists watching
All right.
Yeah?
are taking notes to
Yeah.
use this in their session.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that symbol for opening here. And this is going down, so this is like, in a way, it's like rooting. Yep, and there's strength. There's strength in this one. Yeah. Cool. It's gonna be an amazing year, everybody.
Right. Thank
We're
you.
gonna shed
Thank you
all
so
the
much.
bad things. We're gonna be open to the call. All right.
the call.
Thank you so much, Susan.
We've had a nice time sleeping in the coffin, and we're gonna get up now
We're done.
when we
Time to
hear the
get
call
up.
of truth.
But not till summer. You can sleep in the coffin till summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I like sleep.
Yeah,
Boy.
but we're not allowed to sleep yet because
Right.
we're not
Okay.
finished yet. I know we've reached like the 9 o'clock mark, which sometimes
I've talked a lot.
No, we have wanted all of this. This
Okay.
is like an
Yeah.
extra bonus episode because
That's right.
it's the last episode of the year. We need to cram everything in. I don't know about you, but like the last few days have been like,
Oh my God.
oh, all the end of the year deadlines are now end of the week deadlines,
Oh my God.
which now
Tell
means
me about
end
it.
of the day deadlines.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I feel like we all get a little hibernation time, hopefully.
Yeah, that's right. This is the old year that we're living in. We're just at the end of the skin shedding
Yeah, and pulling out the swords.
and pulling out the swords, getting rid of all the things we don't need. So we need more than an hour to fill all this
We need some songs.
good stuff.
We're gonna have some more songs. So, we were gonna talk about New Year's resolutions.
Oh,
I have mixed feelings about New Year's resolutions because I think that there's a little bit of like self-hate sort of baked into New Year's resolutions that like, you know, you could only love yourself if you change in a specific way. And I'd like to kind of reframe it a little bit. Not as like a thing that you're doing wrong, that you're gonna suddenly stop doing wrong, but some kind of like self-loving intention toward the new year.
I thought along those lines.
Yeah.
And my thought was like, okay, what if I'm kinder to myself, as they say, but like just because I was like, what if I'm like not as critical and reactive towards other people, and what if I applied that to myself? And then I thought, oh my God, because there's still a part of you that thinks, if I do that, is it like finally giving in and wearing elastic waistbands? You know, like, is that what it is? Because I've never tried it before. So what if it's like that? My friend in Korea, she said, don't ever wear elastic waistbands. Then it's over. You're like, it's over. You've given up. You know. I don't know. Koreans are really strict, but I don't recommend. You know, I don't recommend it to people. I mean, being that strict or being Korean. But you know, it's hard. But yeah. So something along those lines. I was
Yeah.
thinking.
So with that in mind, like we offer you all an opportunity to share a resolution that doesn't involve hating yourself as you are now, but
Or-
just
yeah.
expanding. You know, maybe it's like doing what you're doing, but even more and better in 2023.
Yeah,
which is
what about that?
That's my personal.
That's a great idea, Elliot. I'm with you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to hate or not be as reactive towards meter people, parking meter
Oh.
readers.
Oh.
Because I swear to God, I had this thing, because I drove in the city for so many decades, you know, like whenever I see a meter reader, I'm just like, you know, and I can't even look them. I don't want them in my line
Wow.
of sight. I'm just, you know, and I'm like, why do they have to be there? And it's not like I hate them, because I feel sorry for them because they have to have this job. And it's like, what kind of job is that? It must be terrible. You know, well, I guess it's nice you get to walk around outside, but still, you're giving people tickets, you know. Anyway, so I have to work, as you see, on not being reactive.
Yeah.
I have a ways to go.
We all have ways to go,
all
but
do.
we have a whole year to do it in just a couple more days.
And a whole cocktail.
You guys want to play another song?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do it.
Yeah, one of my favorite characters is the star of this next song. Should we do it? We're gonna have to change the microphone again.
All right, get ready, everyone.
All right, get ready. Okay, changing the microphone. Uh-oh, everything's fine.
All right, pull it out and we'll gather around.
All right, here comes the microphone. Here it comes.
This is the
Oh, yeah.
smooth transition.
Yeah, this is the smooth transition that you've come to expect from a Charming Disaster live stream, I would say.
So weird to stand up.
I know, like on your legs.
You
I
don't
know.
stand up usually?
No, we're just like lounging on a sofa, reclining like it's.
All.
We like to be like up close and personal with the people.
Yeah.
And like I can't read the comments from over here. It's like,
You're better off.
you know, no, I love the comments. All right, we're gonna get as close as we can to the camera, which is why I moved this
Oh, very good.
over here, and then you moved it.
Not as back.
You're gonna go over there. Okay.
Have you seen it in the glen? Cottage up on chicken leg. Better hope that she ain't home. Sweat the marrow from your bone. Sweet old lady, she is not sinking in her stewing God. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Wise old crone, her wicked wish. Gotta bring a silver purse. She might give you what you need. I'ma need a poppy seed. Sticking apples made of gold. That's my sister, she would know. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Country girls and merchant sons.
What's the reason you have come?
By compulsion or free will. Was brought here by my spinning wheel. Slip away, I'll trace their tracks.
You don't wanna
Coming back, Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga.
You're come into a forest when it's time for you to flee. Your kerchief to the river, your mirror to the sea. With her mortar and her pestle, she will follow close behind. You are spinning on her spindle, she'll unravel you in time.
Behind a fence of skulls, there's some just one more. By disembodied hands, mistress of the borderland. Bony leg and iron teeth, there's something good to eat. Baba Yaga. 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 That was Bobby Yaga with special guest Susan and other special guests.
Yeah, Trout was
Trout.
like all like rubbing up against our ankles the whole time.
Yeah, even when Susan was like banging on that thing. Oh, do you want to tell us about your drum?
Oh, this is called a changu. It's a Korean traditional drum, and a lot of times it's played sitting down. I like to play it sitting up. Standing up. But you can play it either way. And yeah, it's like I think it's a walnut wood. It broke in Indiana when I took it on the plane. I didn't do a good packing job apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, but this really nice Hoosier fixed it for me, and he just like brought over like wood glue and like these things to clamp everything, and
that's so
and then
nice.
on the trip back, it got to sit next to a pilot. With its own
It was
seat
a
and its seat.
co-pilot?
Yeah, the seat belt.
Co-piloted the
Yeah.
plane.
So I had a really nice time in Indiana. You can't say a bad thing about Hoosiers. I'm serious.
Yeah. If there are any Hoosiers watching, you are getting some love right now. You and your
This
people.
child who loves Hoosiers.
All right. Well, that was so fun. I think we should do another one.
Yeah, let's do another one
Right.
while we're standing up.
That was, of course, Baba Yaga from our album Spells and Rituals, and now a track from our next album, Supernatural History, which we're going to talk a little more about in a second.
One second. Take a walk through the garden. Now the waxing moon is high. Gather up the pale night blossoms to quell your heart's desire. Say the words long forgotten. Blow the smoke and fan the fire. Circle up
Scrape the earth with your fingers. Dig deep and find the root. What's the key
What's the key?
to its danger? Will it be revealed to you? Hellborn and vain, mandrake, moonshade, and moth, wormwood, foxglove, monk's blood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, dust cup. You don't know all the secrets, but you can glean the truth.
It's beyond.
It's beyond good and evil. Burn the leaves and eat the fruit. Hellborn and vain, mandrake, moonshade, and moth, wormwood, foxglove, monk's blood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpets, poppy, desktop, hellborn, and vain, mandrake, moonshade, and moth, wormwood, foxglove, monk's blood, milkweed, snakewood, yew tree, bloodroot, angels, trumpets, poppy, desktop.
That was awesome.
fun.
That was so awesome.
Yeah, bring in the new year.
Yeah.
Bring in the new year.
Rocking out.
The mystical drum.
The mystical Jungu. Oh my gosh, that was really fun. It's such a treat to play with you, Susan, anytime,
God,
but
so
also to play with drums is like so fun.
Fun drum.
All right, we have a few items of business to discuss before we release you all into the hinge of the year. Let's see. Oh, I promised a Supernatural History update. So that song is one of the 10 tracks on the new album, Supernatural History, which is going to release on March 3rd. If you backed the Kickstarter, you're going to get it a little early. And we're pretty excited about that. The Oracle deck
Yes,
is
we're
like
working on them. We're almost
and
done.
all the art is in. The design of the instructional guide for the divination through the
So cool.
Charming Disaster Oracle deck is like 99% finished. We've been working really hard on that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see some stuff start to happen in the new year.
Yes. We'll be posting on Patreon some of the artwork too.
Yeah. Now somebody mentioned earlier that Jeff does not yet have a mustache. Do you
Yes.
wanna address this?
Yes.
So like.
I don't have a mustache.
Well,
do you want to address it?
Well, no, I just wanted to say, like, if anybody didn't know this already, like, Jeff did promise to grow his mustache as part of the Kickstarter, is what part of our
I didn't know that.
our stretch goal. Yeah, I just
It was a
wanted to
stretch
bring
goal.
everybody
We
up to
reached a
speed.
certain amount, and I said if we make X amount, I will grow a mustache. And so we are shooting a video very soon, in about 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks, in Rochester.
And we don't want a mustache in the video.
I was just going to say
I'm
that,
sorry.
but it's okay. Ellie isn't going to grow a mustache either.
No,
I'll do
So-
it, you guys. What the? Somebody's got
But
a mustache.
yeah. So
But
go ahead.
no, I'm sorry.
It's too late. Go ahead.
Oh, now no one's talking.
Oh, dead air.
So,
Shit.
so anyway, I will not grow that mustache until after that video, and then I'll grow a mustache until tour time. So there will be about 2.5 months of verdant mustache growth, which I will display, and we'll have updates and all that kind of thing.
Yeah, constant updates. We were considering just having a mustache cam.
Yeah, just a camera
continuously
on it.
trained on Jeff's upper lip.
Yeah, you just see my breath brushing over my
And then
fronds.
they write
Wafting.
a song for each new growth.
Perhaps.
It's like, yeah.
Anyway, so that is the mustache update. More to come.
And you mentioned tour. So we are actively working on our tour schedule for the spring. We now have shows booked in the Pacific Northwest in March, starting March 23rd in Seattle, and we're going to be making our way down the coast to LA. So watch all of our spaces that you already watch, because we're going to be announcing that stuff.
Yeah, we're going to be in your
pretty
spaces.
soon. Yeah, but we haven't officially announced any of them on that website yet, so you won't see anything there, but just know that it is coming. We're gonna fill in a couple holes. Yeah.
Can I ask, in the summertime when we all get out of our coffins and everything, maybe you can play a couple shows with Debutante Hour? Because we're trying to arrange a little mini reunion tour. We're talking about it, and in the summer was when Mia suggested it. So
Do you want to talk about what Debutante Hour is?
we're a band. We play music. We harmonize a lot. It's 3 women. Mia Pixley is the cellist, and we're all songwriters. And Maria Sonovitsky she multi-instrumentalist. She plays Barry uke and also accordion and piano, and I play usually drums and accordion. And we all switch instruments when we need to as well, and we'll do percussion, and everybody will do stuff. And
I
it's
am
really
a
fun.
big fan of the
It's a great
Debutante
band.
Hour. If any of you want to check out the Debutante Hour, you're on Bandcamp and all the places. I really recommend a song called Parking, which runs incessantly through my mind anytime I'm parking a car in New York City.
Right, which it shows why you have hate for meter.
Yeah,
meter
it's
people.
We go way back.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah,
That'd be
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, Pacific Northwest tour announcement coming soon. We're working on the Midwest. We're working on the Southeast. We want to get to all the places. We are working hard on that. But the first thing that's going to happen that's big in 2023 is we are shooting a music video in Rochester on January 16th. If you have signed up to indicate your interest, thank you so much. We're going to be sending out a follow-up thing to all of you in the next few days. We've just been getting our ducks in a row, and the holidays sort of pushed pause on some of that stuff. But we're going to be asking you more questions, and we're going to be giving you more information. If you haven't yet filled out that form, you can do that at tiny.cc/extra monsters. There it is. Rochester, New York, January 16th. That's MLK
Sounds
Day.
very exciting.
Oh,
It's
it's
gonna be
fun.
exciting.
It's going to be a lot of
It's
fun.
going to be exciting. Yes, Lisa, we're planning to come to Pittsburgh. We are working on it. And if you're in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, we may be posting some requests for booking assistance in some places. So keep an eye out there. If you're not in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, consider joining the Charming Disaster cult. It's a very nice cult. You can ask the secretary if you want more information about that. secretary@charmingdisaster.com. I think that's most of the... Oh, there's one other announcement, which is that, as Jeff mentioned earlier, we have a Patreon now, which is a monthly subscription platform where you can pay whatever amount you want to get access to some of our exclusive stuff. We're releasing some really cool process posts about the art in the Oracle deck. Some of the artists have sort of shared drafts and works in progress with us that we're sharing there. So if you want to do a deeper dive, you can get all kinds of backstory information. We just did a photo shoot, and there's some really great outtakes that we're going to put in there too.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
So you can check out the Patreon. It's patreon.com/charmingdisaster.
And you can join the Patreon for as low as $1 a month.
It's true. I mean, that's if we could have a
As
free
well.
tier, we would. The $1 a month tier is basically the free tier.
Yeah, or as high
Even
as...
Trout can afford that.
Yeah, Trout can afford that, and Trout doesn't even have gainful employment. I'm guessing.
Or
He doesn't really
opposable
pay much
thumbs.
rent, but you can afford to be a
Yeah, you
Patreon.
could scrape Trout. You could probably scrape together $1 a month.
Yes, you could.
Do you have any announcements you'd like to share with the people?
I think the announcement was maybe Debutante Hour doing a thing, but that's a maybe. That's not really an announcement.
Okay.
Is
Is there a Bushwick Book Club show coming up that people might
I'm
wanna
in
know about?
planning mode,
Okay.
so there will be a lot, but I'm in planning mode.
All right. Well, we shared all of Susan's link in the chat earlier. Did I?
You should
Yeah.
follow.
So yeah, you can follow Susan. You can follow the Bushwick Book Club on all the things. There's Instagram. There's Facebook. There's other
If you
stuff.
read, if you don't read, it's whatever. Just
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bushwick
whatever.
Book Club.
Still,
is-
just look.
It's a great thing. Thank you so much to all of you out there watching with us, being part of our turning point of the year
Yeah.
show.
Joining us in
we appreciate you so much. Thank you to Minion for pulling the
Min,
levers
Min,
behind the scenes. We should all be so lucky as to have a Minion.
Or 5.
Like our Minion.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much to Eden for assisting on the social media end. Eden, I'm going to have a lot more for you to do pretty soon.
Get ready.
Beware. Once again, this is a donation-based show, so if you're in a position to support what we're doing with a financial contribution or by signing up for our Patreon, we sure appreciate it. A little goes a long way. And if you're already on the Patreon, we thank you from the bottoms of the places where our hearts
Yes.
once were.
Even if you're not on the Patreon, we still thank you.
It's true. We do. We're just happy you're here. We have time for one more song. And it's kind of a sing-along. I know that we can't hear you out in the void, but
we can hear you.
we can hear you in our ESP centers.
In the void where your heart used to be.
In the
That's
void
right.
where the heart used to be.
heart
That's right. Trout, you want to sing along?
He's going to purr along. He's already purring.
Here are some amazing things.
About manta rays,
They resemble magical flying carpets.
or mysterious capes,
Some call them devilfish.
or eagle rays.
Is that another name for them, or just one kind?
We're not sure. They're migratory.
Over the ocean.
What do they eat?
Zooplankton.
They exhibit a dark intelligence.
They're saltwater dwelling.
They can grow up to 7 meters wide.
That's 23
Holy
feet.
shit!
Manta rays. We don't know why they do the things they do.
Things they do. But one day,
I would like to ride one.
I would like to ride
I would
one.
like to
too.
ride one too.
I would like to ride one too.
You'd like to ride one too.
Are they electrical?
No.
Do they have eye stalks or antennae?
Not eye stalks, but cephalic lobes.
Are their mouths on bottom like a vacuum?
No,
Do they sleep?
we're not sure.
Manta rays. We don't know why they do the things they do.
Things they do.
But one day, I would like to ride one.
I would like to
I
ride
would
one
like to
too.
ride one too.
I would like to ride one too.
I would like to ride one too.
I would like to ride one
They have a vestigial sting bar.
too. They can swim backwards.
They're cousins to sharks and skates.
They're kind of hard to talk to.
2 words.
Live pups.
Are they immortal?
We're not sure.
Manta rays. We don't know why they do the things they do.
Things they
Do the
do.
things they
But
do.
one day,
I would like to ride one.
I would like to
I
ride
would
one
like to
too.
ride one too.
I would like to ride one too.
I would like to ride one too.
I would like to ride one too.
Special guest Susan Hwang, Trout. Thank you all so much. We wish you a happy, happy new year. Once again, we are Charming Disaster. That song was Manta Rays. Yes, it is on the new album. You can pre-order it at charmingdisaster.com/pre-order. If you too would like to ride one, thank you all so much. We love you. It's been such a pleasure getting to share this year with you, and we look forward to sharing the future year.
Oh,
with
speaking
you as
of the
well.
future year, can I show you a calendar of the future year?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
These
The calendar of the
I
future.
don't need to
Oh,
interrupt.
yes.
I just forgot all
we,
about.
We also forgot. We wanted to tell everybody about it. Okay, so speaking of the future new year, if you need to keep track of which days go in which order, and you also are fond of accordions, good news. Susan is January.
January.
In the Accordion Babes calendar, which, Minion, I think we have a link for that we can drop in the chat as well. So if you need this calendar, and let's
And
face
you
it,
do.
Yeah?
you probably do.
Yeah, you probably do.
You don't want to be unmoored in time.
Yeah.
No,
Look
it's-
at all these accordion babes.
You know,
Oh
we
my
all
God.
know time is a construct, but it does make it easier to keep your appointments if you're.
And you can
considering
use
the
it as a
days in order.
divination tool.
Oh,
You
sure.
can write the things down that you want to happen on the days, and
There you go. And it
You
happens.
can, yeah, you can throw darts at it. You know, there's all kinds of ways. Anyway, we will see you all in 2023.
We love you.
We love you. Good night.